What did these men and women have to go through to earn the right to wear the badge of the Honolulu Police Department? How much hard work and sacrifices did they have to go through to reach that goal? It took a lot, and even more from all who make it through training. New perspectives, new lifestyles, in fact, a new beginning. The Honolulu Police Recruit Training Curriculum consists of classroom, physical fitness, hands-on, and field instruction. The recruit training schedule is constantly being reviewed, evaluated, and revised to ensure that all of the instruction is kept current and taught in the most effective manner to our soon-to-be officers. Police training begins here at Kula Maka''I, which means the police school in Hawaiian. The 17.1-acre facility is located in Waipahu and services the training needs of the entire department. Much of the recruit training at Kula Maka''I is classroom-oriented, with textbooks, a laptop computer, countless hours of lectures and presentations. These recruits will plunge into the endless sea of legal, police knowledge, and investigations. Some of the major courses covered during this academic portion of the training are standards of conduct, the department directives, ethics, civil rights, both the state and county laws, computer training, traffic collision investigation, criminalistics, laws of arrests, search and seizure, and investigative procedures. Academic performance is measured by a series of course examinations that are scheduled during various stages of training. Passing all of them is a great challenge. Recruits are also required to participate in drills and inspections that are designed to maintain discipline and enforce the concept of teamwork. Punctuality, professional appearance, courtesy, and a proper attitude are constantly emphasized throughout the police training program. Everyone quickly realizes that this type of schooling demands a lot of extra time. It requires more than a normal 8-hour, 5-day work week. For several months, a full-time devotion to their newly chosen careers will take priority in each of these recruits' lives. Sacrifices will need to be made, not only by each member of the class, but by their family members and friends as well. Good physical fitness goes hand in hand with an effective peacekeeping job. The Fit for Life portion of training monitors the overall fitness of each recruit. The Fit for Life staff gears their sessions to assist the class as a whole. For those who need additional assistance, there are weekend training sessions, before class sessions, and available one-on-one advisory meetings available to each recruit. Nutritional, wellness, and varying health issues are covered in class or by handouts given through Recruit School. Developmental exercises are introduced to help improve the weaker areas of a recruit's flexibility, agility, strength, and endurance. All recruits are required to pass performance levels set by national physical fitness standards. As part of their training, the recruits receive training in FACTS, which stands for First Aid, A.E.D, and C.P.R training system. Because life-saving is a significant aspect of an officer's role as a protector of the community,
5 seconds gone by, victim is moving but not breathing.
This area of training is taken very seriously. At the completion of this phase, each recruit will be certified to administer C.P.R, use an A.E.D, and perform basic first aid techniques.
Okay, make sure you use your good verbal commands throughout all of your stations.
Take a deep breath, sir.
Okay, well, hold it then.
In the Control and Arrest Tactics class, more commonly referred to as CAT, recruits receive instruction and hands-on experience in the use of physical force in police work. They learn, practice, and become proficient in using various controlling, handcuffing, and searching techniques. Their CAT instruction also covers the use of OC or pepper spray, pressure point compliance holds, and weapon retention techniques. Recruits are exposed to physical confrontation exercises that are designed to help strengthen their contact tactical skills.
Left ball.
The Emergency Vehicle Operations Course, or EVOC, If used carelessly, a police car can even become more dangerous than an officer's firearm. Through EVOC training, each member of the class will develop the skills and proper attitude needed to ensure the safe and efficient operation of a police vehicle, especially during high-stress and emergency situations. Through rigorous exercises and practice, they come to realize their capabilities and, more importantly, the limitations of a patrol car. They learn to adapt to stress behind the wheel by being able to recognize and anticipate hazards. They can effectively minimize the dangers associated with operating an emergency vehicle. A police officer's primary function is to protect life and property. Sometimes on occasion and out of necessity, the use of his or her firearm may be required. Naturally so, it is imperative that an officer be able to handle a firearm safely and effectively. There is potential for accidents or misuse, so great emphasis is put into this phase of recruit training. Recruits are put through an extensive barrage of instruction and practice. Several weeks of the entire curriculum is devoted to basic instruction on the operation of the 9mm pistol, the 12-gauge shotgun, and the AR-15 rifle. The recruits also receive instruction in night firing, handgun tactics, building searches, and the police officer's survival tactics. Some of these techniques require the recruits to shoot under induced stress in situations similar to those that an officer might encounter in the field. Besides the proper procedures, operations and handling of firearms, the safety of the officer is always emphasized. One of the most challenging tasks for all members of the class is police report writing. It is not only an everyday responsibility for all police officers, but a very important one. If a report is too brief, ambiguous, missing important facts, or just difficult to read and understand, it becomes more useful to the criminals than to the police. They will progressively move from handwriting reports to composing them on their issued laptop computers. This phase of training will introduce them to the HPD intranet, word processing, emailing, and the Automated Field Report Writing Program, or AFR. Much of their instruction will involve learning how to accurately fill out forms, document facts, statements, and observations, sketch crime scenes, and describe their actions at investigations. They will basically learn to tell a story of what happened. This sounds a lot easier than it actually is. The climax of the recruit training program is the Field Training and Evaluation Program, or FTEP. This training phase evaluates each recruit on their comprehension of the theories and practices that he or she has learned while at the Kula Maka training facility. Each recruit will initially ride alongside a field training officer, or FTO, to acclimate themselves to life on patrol in various districts and neighborhoods. Over time, the recruits will be allowed to apply their acquired knowledge and abilities in handling a variety of arrest situations and crime investigations while under the guidance of their FTO. Equipped with the proper training, the proper attitude, and the ability to correctly analyze critical situations safely and competently, most of the recruits emerge with all the tools necessary to be an officer in the Honolulu Police Department. It has been a very long and hard journey for these soon-to-be officers. With the support of their family and friends, they have been able to complete their first step as police officers recruit training. Today, it is not enough to wear the badge and carry a gun to effectively and professionally uphold the image of a peacekeeper, public protector, and one of Honolulu's finest. Every police officer must have a broad knowledge of law enforcement as well as a healthy mental attitude. To be worthy of their calling, HPD officers must adopt and commit themselves to the basic principles of the department's mission statement: integrity, respect, and fairness. They must know that they are not separate from the community that they serve, but a part of it. So in response to the question, what did these men and women have to go through to earn the right to wear the badge of the Honolulu Police Department. Any graduate of this type of training would most definitely say that it takes a whole lot. The training is not easy, and it was not meant to be.